asleep with the fan on. I love the fan. I had to go in there and get my stuff. Yeah, and I'm just sitting in here in the nice quiet, waiting on the rain that's coming. I think it's going to be later in the day that it gets here, but I got my nice little nightgown on. Silky, silky, soft, soft. I got my nice jewels on that I got from a flea market antique store. I love to buy stuff secondhand. I am a thrifter and a flipper. Yeah, so I literally flip stuff in real life. I've done so many different kinds of flips, you guys. I've even flipped houses before. It's a lot of work. All of that is a lot of work. I've made so many more crafts. Thought I would share you some of the stuff that's come into my algorithm for those that follow me and like to look at the stuff that I got through this algorithm. I've sent Xena Thunt, my character that I've created online, who stars in my grand movie of the reveal of the Dice of Revelation. Yeah, because you need to know the whole cube is a biblical story, you guys. The die shows you the entire biblical story from the beginning, just like the Zodiac shows it to you, because they're both the same thing. Well, my page has been dedicated here for me to deliver that and show you my crafty nature and how I like to craft. I am a creator. I create much of my own stuff. I create my own food. I create my own garden. I create my own decor. I might show you some of my new decor that I have created. It's very fun. Show you some fun stuff, and then we might even push the button. Pushing the button is my favorite game. I have shown you the push the button before. I will show you one of my push the button favorite games too in this video while we drink coffee together and chat. Let me turn this around. Okay, so this is one of the things that came into my algorithm. I was driving down the road and there was this man. I saw him set up on the side of the road and he had some stuff, a boot. He was a boot salesman selling out of the boot of his car. And he had this box full of stuff, and of course, I told him he was a kind man for coming out there and doing all that. He was very nice to me. He did tell me he was God and gifted me a bunch of stuff for free even, and this was one of the things in it. So yeah, I'm just amazed. This is another beautiful thing that was gifted to me that I have hung up for the pancakes. And my parrot here, I have given him some hair. And I have created an apron. He's wearing his apron that has caulk all over it. He is my helper.
He's my tiny chef who tells me what to do.
I have done the chia seeds on the hedgehog, and they have not been successful. I don't think they're going to be either. We've already shown you the mirror I made. This is soaps that I did. I put all the soaps on here. Still had some coffee. These are the only coffee ones I had left. I made some amber soaps. Basically, I just cut them in half because I wanted to fill up my tray, and I had bought several of these bars. I had brought them home, and I just cut them in half and put them on here. They're called amber, and they smell just like amber, frankincense, and myrrh. They are so delicious. And then I got these lavender mint ones I cut up so I can sell them. I have a new fruit bowl that we absolutely love. It is very different. Here's an idea for you to try with the plant in a mug. I had this old jar that I wanted to display, kind of like a medicine thing. So I put a spoon, I flattened it out with my hammer, and I put it on here because a spoonful of A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. We have added a sack of sausage up here. I've got a round basket. I've got some wreath up here. It's just wood. And then I took this wonderful stick and I put a nail on it, some twine, and hung it up and dangled some flowers from it. This was originally blue, and I painted it to look like whitewashed wood. And I put some dried flowers in it. I'm thinking about making me another stick hanger, possibly for up here, and then twine wrapping these and hanging those from it. And then this, I might just put some of my feathers, because I have a whole lot of feathers I want to display, and I want some more drapey, dried herb looking stuff in my house. We did create the golden books that I bound. I just took some books, ripped off the covers, so that it was all paper, and then I just spray painted them gold one by one and put them together. And I will be using these just mostly for like decor with my little quill here. But I also have these books, and because I don't like what they are saying on them, not that they weren't good books, you guys, mostly I do like crafting with books and papers. I do a lot of recycling, so these will not just sit only like this. I will actually be using them later. Something else I have been doing, I've been getting some really cool old books that, you know, some of the pages are like stained up and everything. I found some cool pictures, and I just put them in this cute little frame after I cut them out real nice with my little crinkle scissors. This one was my favorite that I'm keeping because it has the monkey with his hand out. The monkey's always looking for a handout because he's looking for a coin. Okay, and this little girl here, she has her tire wheel and stick that she is playing with. And then, of course, you got the top hats and stuff there. Man with his little musical box. These are all astrology-related toys and images, you guys. Especially that monkey. This was something I created. I got these from this idea from another creator. But I just took some of my fuzzy stuff and glued it on the butterflies. So now I have moths. And I had one of these old paper plate holders. I just love baskets, you guys. I collect baskets. And so I glued some moss on here and some flowers for my beautiful moths to play in. So this was another idea I had, you know, for some kind of art that's like creative and different. I took a bunch of very old doilies that show you certain patterns, you guys. These patterns in the doilies, just so you know, they are for purpose, just like the quilts. The quilt patterns have a purpose, just like all of this stuff has a purpose. Okay, you see the red cross here at the center? Okay, this also shows you the square. Okay, this shows you the square, and it is a 5 by 5. Okay, and then this one shows you the zodiac wheel, 3, 6, 9, 12. This one shows you something too, another wheel inside of a wheel, inside of a wheel. And notice how you have the eyelet right there at the center for the zygote. So yeah, I just took these and framed them for just some cool piece of art. You don't have to hang this on the wall. You could just lean it against the wall. For those who like to do like gallery type of stuff, gallery display. This is fun for hippie vintage decor. Yeah, and this was something else I created. I had an old catalog, very, very old Sears and Roebuck catalog. A lot of the pages were stained and tore up, and I salvaged these. I really liked the old prices, and I found these metal tins. They had paper on them, like an O, and it was just all ripped up and stuff. And so I took that off, and I put my own stuff on it, you know, just to hang up in decor, because I like the antique stuff. I really liked this one because